Come spend the day with me. My boyfriend just adopted this dog and we were told that he loves sleeping in his crate. That's his safe space. Does he? I don't know. I think he's a bed dog. Call me crazy. And we're trying to figure out his potty schedule. So we've been taking him out kind of like a puppy, like every couple of hours. And he's not used to high-rise living either. So we've only had one poop catastrophe so far, but we're trying to give him treats every time he does good. And we also give them to Cooper just because we don't want him to feel jealous, although he's spoiled and turns his nose up most of the time, which is fine. Then we just give Oscar extra treats, which really works out well for everyone. But we've kind of learned to carry him down because he doesn't understand elevators yet. So, Anyway, we headed over to the dog park and this has been a big adjustment for him. He seems very happy and he's doing very well, but he loved the dog park the day before. But now he just wants to chill on a bench today, which is totally fine. Whatever he wants to do, rest, relax. He and Kurt were so happy chilling on the bench, but it was still really nice getting out and letting Cooper just kind of run around, play with his friends, hang out, get some energy out. And one of his little friends, Henry, came out and is this dog not the cutest dog? I freaking love this dog. I was so happy to see Henry. So that was all really nice. Then we went down to the Riverwalk because Kurt wanted to eat at Taco Rio, but we tried to abort because they didn't have the things that he wanted, but Oscar got a whiff of the food and didn't want to leave. But we ended up ordering from Cheesecake Factory. I made poor decisions. Oscar did not think they were poor decisions. He was like, this is delicious. We normally don't give Cooper people food, but we did give him some chicken. Oscar loves everything. He was eating some cheeseburger egg rolls. Yes, should we be giving this to him? No. But he's so hungry and so skinny and it's hard to resist. We gave him high quality dog food and all the things also. And yes, we will also stop. Then I was eating bread and Oscar was like drooling. He wanted it so bad. And Cooper's looking like, why would he even want that? So Kurt offered him a piece and he was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is not food. Did Oscar eat it? Yes. And he was like, that was delicious. And then we immediately ran down to the dog run. We didn't think we could make it outside. So we went down here because Oscar needed to go potty. We've only had one accident. Luckily, it was right outside of the dog run. We almost made it and we were able to run back upstairs to get Clorox wipes and everything before anyone came down. So it was okay. Cooper's like, why are we here again? He doesn't quite get it. We did grab a hose because it was a little mushy, probably cheeseburger egg rolls. So we extra cleaned that up after we picked it up. Then we got upstairs and the doggos decided to curl up. They were tired. Apparently everyone got tired. Kurt, Oscar, they firmly fell asleep. So I was able to give Cooper a little cheese tax because he's been being such a good big brother. And then it was so funny. They all knocked out. They all fell asleep. I was like, alrighty then. While everyone was sleeping, I headed up to the pool deck for just a tiny little bit. I went to catch a few little rays of sunshine while the summer is ending, which is tragic in my opinion. It was so nice. I just went for a quick little dip in the hot tub and it was just lovely. I didn't stay long though. And this is what I found when I came back down. Apparently all the boys were cuddled and perfectly happy without me. So there's that. And then we tried to go back down to the dog run because again, even though Oscar is 5, we don't know his potty habits and he doesn't understand high-rise living yet. So we're just trying to figure it out and make sure he has plenty of potty opportunities until we get it all kind of worked out. And he seems to be more than happy because every time we take him down, it's yes, more potty. Cooper, on the other hand, is like, really? Again? What's happening? Also, we noticed that he has a ear situation. So I overnighted some ear stuff because no vets are open today. So we'll fix that. And then this was so funny. I was playing pickle with Cooper and I threw it and apparently dog instincts. Yeah, that happened. I wasn't recording, but Oscar jumped onto the coffee table and then he was like, oh my God, what just happened? What happened? What did I do? Poor guy. And then he jumped over and he's like, I do kind of want to play though. And he got one of the toys and he was like, what do I do? He sat down and I was like, come on, you can play. And I was trying to coax him and he was like, can I play? He's so sweet. And so I was trying to involve him a little bit and we were playing a little gently. And then I was like, do you want to play with Cooper? Cooper, of course, was going wild with his pickle. So I finally got them all playing. They were playing. And of course, his speed, not quite Cooper's speed yet. So he calmed down a little bit and he was like, I'm done. I'm good. Okay. And then we got dinner. We had specifically ordered from a place that had a dog menu as well, except they forgot it. So we ended up giving the dog some of our pulled pork, pulled chicken, etc. And I think they ate more than we did. I mean, oh my goodness. Oscar is so hungry, this poor guy. We also gave them their regular dinner too. But yeah, they were loving this. And yes, this is not going to continue forever, but I mean, and of course we had to go out again because you know, what goes in must come out. So we went for the evening walk out in the park, and Oscar was way more into it than he was this afternoon. He was loving exploring, maybe because it was cooler, I don't know. So we made another trip to the dog park, and he was really enjoying himself. He went all over the place. And then for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to leave this video of Oscar snoring from this afternoon and Kurt accidentally waking Cooper up and freaking him out.